Dude, this game needs no introduction. The shows, the movies, you already know what it is. Mr. FighterZ.
Mr. FighterZ. There's so many other names. People call it like Dragon Ball FighterZ.
What is it called? Someone get the case. It's just like...
But people call it fighters though. They just like fighters like
2.5 fighting game developed by Arc System Works and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. Released in January 2018 and in Japan the following month.
It was like February, right?
Yeah.
It feels like
wow, it actually came out here first?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
But it was probably like a couple of days though, because when it came out here, it was the 27th of January, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was like that's in my world. That's pretty much February.
Yeah. But it came out on my friend's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cream is the only one that's like really beating the story more. You beat it on hard too, right?
No, I'm on the verge of beating it on hard.
Wait.
He's trying to get that.
Wait, beat the story mode on hard?
Yeah, because once you beat it once,
Yeah.
you
Oh, you
unlock
can
hard
replay
mode.
the game again.
Yeah,
oh,
on hard
I didn't know
mode.
that. Okay.
The format, the story mode format of it feels like a Dragon Ball Z movie, but in a gameplay aspect,
Okay.
it feels long
Oh.
because there's a lot of grinding involved.
In between, right? Each fight.
Because each in story mode there's a map. Yeah. And you have to walk around. You get a certain amount of stats on each map, blah blah blah, and then you have to fight each person. You have to fight each individual clone, and then there's a boss battle at the end.
Because you pretty much have to play through the game, unlocking characters to join your party.
Yeah,
Because
pretty
the first
much.
person you get is Krillin. Yes, it's Krillin, then Yamcha. That's the only two I've gotten so
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
So I think I'm 100% right on that one. I bumped into Cell, but then Cell like did something and vanished.
You eventually get Piccolo, Gohan, Vegeta,
Yeah.
Majin Buu. You eventually get those people.
Yep. Yeah.
What about like the overall experience, like from start to end? Like, did you feel like it was satisfying?
The problem with it is it's holding your hand the whole way through.
But that's like a tutorial type of thing. I
Exactly.
feel like
But see, that's the thing though. That's the problem because you're booting up the game for the first time. You never put the story
Well,
mode
it's
right
for
the first
people
time.
who
Right?
never really played fighters. Well,
Yeah.
a lot of fighting games do that in the first place.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like it's holding. Like I don't mind there being tutorials on the first few maps, like the first 3 maps, or even just the first few fights, right?
Yeah.
But pretty much all the way through to the last boss, it's pretty much tutorial fights.
oh, for real?
Wait, you mean
In the
all
first
3
arc?
arcs or just the first arc?
Oh, just the first arc.
Okay.
Well, you're kidding, right? I wouldn't even come close to being a match for you. Not to mention, I've been giving up fighting. Krillin would be a much better training partner, okay?
Hey now, I've retired from fighting too.
So overall, you think like the story is just like it's like a good story,
It's
right?
a good story, honestly. Like I said, it's a Dragon Ball Z. It's a Dragon Ball Z thing.
Yeah.
So like, you take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z is the same thing every season, except with maybe a new form here or there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
What do you guys think of the controls in this game?
I like it. I like the controls. Those controls are solid.
Listen,
So solid.
Does it remind you a lot of like Marvel vs. Capcom?
that's what I was gonna say, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm a big Marvel vs. Capcom guy. Like just trying to understand the details of like how to do this and extend your combos and stuff like that. The fact that it's in a Dragon Ball Z game, which is like my favorite anime, right? So imagine my favorite playing style, right, with my favorite anime characters. Like you can't go wrong. So as soon as I heard the concept of this game, I'm like, a Street Fighter type of game with Dragon Ball Z characters. Like I don't even have to think anymore.
I will stop you.
Here's the question: can someone just pick up the game and play?
If let's put it this way: if 2 people that don't know how to play, they could actually make the match look lit. But if there's one person that knows how to play and another person that doesn't know how to play, they're gonna get that work. Like you might not even beat like all 3 characters will still be in green, and
Yeah.
then the other person's just getting like that.
I'm gonna say it depends on your skill level.
Like my friends came over and we just like play versus matches, and I think that's like I really like. So
That's the thing. It's like this game. Like think about it this way. There's not really been, unless you're like super into Xenoverse and stuff like that. There's not really been a Street Fighter type of like versus Dragon Ball Z where your friends could come over and just like, yo, let's play Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah.
Like the other Dragon Ball Z games that they've been releasing was more for like story and RPG elements. It wasn't really like just a quick match, like, you know, and stuff like that.
yeah, for sure. That's the selling point to this game, is that it's fast paced.
You just gotta master your quarter circle. Once you got that, it's like
You know, that's true.
But here's the thing, though. A lot of people say this game is, obviously just button mashing.
no.
Cause I'm pretty sure, like, if I fought a novice right now, I'm gonna take a few pot shots here and there, and the novice might even beat one of my characters.
True.
Like,
Have you gone online and faced anyone that's like really like not on your level?
To be honest, I fought one guy and he was better than me,
Yeah.
and I beat him. And if I beat him, that's a thing. But then,
Like close battle, like were you like down to like one guy?
yeah, so we were both down to one guy. My last guy was Trunks. I think his was Hit.
Okay.
And I beat him, and then I went to retry battle, cause
Yeah,
like
of course.
it's two out of 3 victories, whatever. And then the man, he beat me the second time he was trying to win. I was like, yo, I was like, and then
Yeah, they need to fix that. Like, give like a penalty for people that like
and then
skip
finished
matches.
and it
Because
was
that's probably what it is. Maybe he's been doing that, so his rank just stayed like. Anytime
what?
when he was winning, he stayed, and then when he lost, he just like left. So maybe he's not better than you, but the fact that he always drops matches
Yeah.
has his, like a higher rank.
The one thing that worries me about that, I feel like that they're not gonna do anything about that.
Super Saiyan. I'm not through yet. Take it.
You'll find I'm not as naive as Kakarot.
There's
Yo.
levels to this AI stuff. That's all I can say. Like, there's levels to this AI because as I was saying before, like, there's top tier players, and then there's like when you first start off the game. Because when I played the game, I just tried to unlock blue, right? Because like the way how you get blue is you can either pre-order the game,
Yeah.
or you can either like go on like I think the hardest setting. Like you beat the game first on I think it's Snake Way, like hard, and then is it hard or?
No, it was a gravity chamber
Yeah.
and
Well, there's two, one for Vegeta, one for Goku.
Well,
yeah, gravity chamber. I can't remember which one's for
Well, you
which.
beat that on the hardest setting,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
unlock
yeah.
another harder setting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you gotta constantly get either A or S
Yeah.
rank and stuff like that. So you stay top tier in order to get blue,
Blue.
right?
Or because of the modern day of gaming, you can also just go on the store and purchase the character for $2.99.
Or
Wait, there's a fourth way? Because we just counted 3.
no, you didn't say the third way yet.
You said unlock the character through playing the game.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, but that what he's talking to is like you have to get the points to
The
unlock.
points.
Oh,
to
yeah,
unlock
yeah,
them.
you're
So you have like
Because
300,000.
It's 300,000.
Well, there is 4 ways. Wow.
There's 300,000 to unlock, I believe, Blue Vegeta. The 300,000 Zenny, the currency within the game, and then I think it's 500,000 to unlock Blue Goku, and that's grinding.
Yeah.
Because I just unlocked Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and I did.
By the Zenny way?
Yeah, there's anyway, but I did it by accident. Because I was just trying to beat the game on the hard mode, right? So like, it just happened. I just
Wait,
kept.
so that means, did you just get the number and then the game?
Yeah,
gave you the
yeah.
character?
You don't have to purchase
Yeah,
it.
you don't
Yeah,
have
you don't have to
to.
purchase the
Oh,
game.
that's cool.
That's a good
I
thing.
thought, as I originally thought, because I remember we talked about this like a month ago. I thought that you had to like earn that money then
Buy
it.
the money. That'd be
I'd like, what?
savage.
Yeah, that'd be the worst feeling ever.
Because if you spend 300,000 and you got 0, then you have to get 500,000.
That's ridiculous.
What are you guys' final thoughts about this?
Like honestly, the game.
Great game.
Yeah, it's a great game. Like it's like growing up, like you always wish for like certain Dragon Ball Z types of games. Like, I want this.
That's exactly it. When
Yeah.
you're growing up, you wish for something like
Yeah,
this.
and then the fact that it came out, you're just like in shock. You're like, I never thought I'd. First of all, Dragon Ball Z, you have to imagine Dragon Ball Z stopped. right?
Yeah, no,
and then
that is
GT
true.
came out, then GT stopped, and you're just like maybe what, like 10, almost 20 years later.
Yeah, it ghosted.
It came back, and it's like with a like I think
With vengeance.
did
Yeah,
the movie
because
come
a
out
lot
in-
because a lot of things that return so many years later don't hold on so hard, and
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Because I'll honestly tell you when Super came back, I was like, this can't be that good. Like, this can't be like the community can't resurrect.
like that. No, it came
And
back.
it did, and it's crazy. And
I'm
no,
surprised it got this far, to be honest.
well, the Dragon Ball franchise is huge. I think it's in the top 3 of best animes of all time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm not going to doubt that. The fans are there. The fans are going to be there forever. I mean, I honestly think this game is great. The overall look is fantastic. To be honest, every time I boot this game up, it excites me because it's something I'll find something new in it that I'm like, oh, that's wicked.
Yeah.
You know, like,
back
oh,
and
what?
play.
I didn't know you can. It's not like I didn't know you can do that, but it's like, oh, that's cool. Something about that is interesting.
Dragon Ball Z, this is like one of those games, like, you know how like you'll blow off like the dust off your PS3 even though it wasn't that long ago,
Yeah.
but just to play that one specific game, this is that game.
Yeah, that is true.
Like later on down the line, no matter how old you are, you're just like, yo, Dragon Ball Z, and then we just
Alright, you
take
don't
out the
get-
PS3.
I think the idea that even though it's a fighting game and it's simple enough, there's still a great complexity to it. It's complex in a way that it works. It's fine. It's not a basic game. Because a lot of people will say fighting games are too basic, but
Not this.
not like this.
This game actually has so much depth.
Yeah, I think it's.
If you put it in the work, it has mad depth.
Anyway, well, I think pretty much that is our review for this game.
I know, our first episode, guys. Like,
I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as we did.
Are you guys
We're just sitting here watching some footage, you know,
Sitting in your yard, yo.
watching me do some work with that 16.
so that's where the hairstyle came. It all makes sense now.
Yeah, I got that right. Don't worry. Anyway,
If you like what you hear, just subscribe. And, don't be afraid to comment and tell us what you think. First episode, many more. Peace.
Yo, like, dislike. No me say, say me say.
Guess I got a little too carried away.
Yo, right here, the first show of the season of the Tingers, of the spin cycles. Yo, you should be nowhere else right now instead of in front of your computers, in your yards. Yo, fam, you ready? No one's ready. I'm not even ready. Tell them about the show, guys.
Okay, first of
Oh, 2 more time?
it's a little bit too high. I think the guy.